Yeah. Okay. Not again. You didn't get it. Wow. I'm just a little unfortunate.
And we are live.
Live? Yep. All right, I'm going to call to order the Evesham Municipal Utilities Authority meeting for January 7th, 2026. Please read the opening statement.
Both adequate and electronic notice of this meeting pursuant to both the Open Public Meetings Act and Emergency Remote Meeting Protocol advised in Local Finance Notice 2020-21 has been given by the Office Manager of the Evesham Municipal Utilities Authority on February 6, 2025 in the following manner. Number one, emailing written notice to the Burlington County Times and the Courier Post. Number two, posting written notice on the official Evesham MUA website. Number three, following written notice with the clerks of Evesham and Medford. Written notice was posted at the authority's address located at 100 Chalk Road, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053 on February 6, 2025. This statement shall be entered into the minutes of this meeting.
Okay, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the
To the
flag
flag, the United States of
United
America,
States of America.
of the republic
the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chris, can you please call the roll?
Mr. Wilmot, not present. Mr. Dress,
Present here.
Mr. Kipnis,
Here.
Mr. Sweeney,
Here.
Schmidt,
Here.
Mr. Tenza.
Here.
Mr. Waters.
Here. Okay, can I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes from the December 3rd, 2025 meeting?
So moved. Second.
Okay, anyone have any questions? Any changes, additions or deletions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. I'm going to open public comment. Seeing no one from the public, I'm going to close public comment. We're going to move on to financial resolution 2026-1. Payment of bills. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Anyone have any questions or comments about the bill list?
Yeah, a quick question. Page 23, Raritan Pipe and Supply, we bought hydrants. And there were two different line items, one for a 5 foot, one line item for a 5 foot. And another line item for a 4.5 foot. But I don't know how many units. There was a big difference in price, so obviously you ordered more of the 4 foot, 4.5 foot ones. It's like 133.6 versus 4,000. I just want to know the quantities and how much difference between the size of the hydrants.
So it's the fire hydrant purchase per year.
Okay.
So the 4 and 5 foot are the very best. The
Mhm.
majority of them are 4 foot. That's
Mhm.
why we buy the abundance of 4 foot, and then we have a couple that we keep off the side of 5 foot, so we have them
Okay.
in betweens. The quantities I don't know, but
Okay, but it's year round. You
35 maybe.
There's about, I think 40, but let's go text Mike and see exactly what the number.
okay? No, that's okay, and that's your annual purchase, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try and put
Which will
that.
fluctuate as needed. Sometimes we go through them and we're getting everything migrated to the new Mueller hydrants. We have about 6 or 7 different hydrants throughout the whole community that are pretty old and antiquated, but they work. We're just chipping away at them, replacing them.
Plus, you're getting harder to get.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anyone else with questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
I'm going to say aye, except I'm going to abstain on purchase order number 26-00946 for Florio Perucci, as I have an indirect conflict of interest. Resolution 2026-2, refunds, credits, and cancellations. And can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Does anyone have any questions or comments on this one? None? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2026-5, approval of establishing the municipal customer assistance program through New Jersey Shares MCAP for eligible rate payers. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Okay. Laura?
It's going to be Chris this time.
So we had
Oh,
a
sorry.
resident, it's okay, so we had a resident reach out to us at the end of last year questioning if we had any type of assistant programs for him. We in turn, unfortunately, there's nothing open for the state. He gave us the name of a company that, or not an organization that was willing to do it. I reached out to them. It's no cost to us whatsoever. We did present it to council to make sure that it seemed like it was okay that we can do. They can get up to $200 for water, $200 for sewer, for every year, based on how the money is capped off and what is available for anyone that requests the assistance.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this program. It's a very good and well-run program.
Good, I'm glad you're here. He was a great guy, and he said, let me know as soon as your board approves it, I'll add him onto the list tomorrow.
So it's a private charitable organization?
Perfect.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like a public-private.
Yeah. It's
Oh, is it?
private,
Okay.
thing,
yes.
yeah. And what the reason why I know it is there was money we were looking to spend from the state budget, and they ended up taking it and using it for that. So that's
Okay.
that's how I was first introduced to them, but it is a very good program that.
Great. It's a great idea.
So, anybody have any questions or? No, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Hi.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt, Mr. Tenza,
Hi.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2026-7 authorizes advertisement for Hopewell Booster Station refurbishment, please. What can I have a motion?
So moved.
Sorry.
Second.
I lost my train of thought.
Don't worry, it only gets worse.
That's what I'm afraid of. Who's got it?
Yeah.
Yes, this is for Hopewell Booster. It's to replace the worn out, getting worn out, hypo generation that we generate hypo on site, deliver out to the sanctuary.
Okay.
So that's what this is all about, to replace that to a more updated model.
Does anyone have any questions for Jim? And now please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Hi.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2026-8 authorized advertisement for an electrician. Have a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
All right. Second.
Yes, this is to put an advertisement out to bid for electrician. Ours kind of left and went to the township, so it's been hard trying to find somebody, and the work that we have is backing up, and we're trying to do the best we can, but I think this would be the best option to go forward and put a bid out.
Or could we use that electrician, like they borrowed from us? Could we
Shared
borrow from them?
services.
New sheriff services.
Shared service?
For the
He's
township,
not an electrician, he's their inspector.
he's your inspector now, so it'd be a
Oh.
conflict of interest.
There
now,
goes
so-
that idea.
Yeah, so believe me, it'd be nice, but yeah, I'm gonna put a bid out, and hopefully we'll be able to get a couple are interested, so I think we're gonna get several bids on this.
All right.
Hey, Ed,
Yeah, go ahead, Rich.
I don't know how much work they have, but did they ever think of using direct
Sorry,
hire?
Rich.
You're muted, Rich.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh,
Okay.
Did they ever think of using direct hire?
We have not considered that, Rich. We consider just putting out an RFP to have like a standby electrician on once we need them. I don't know if we have enough work to have someone every single day. It would be nice if we spent years, and it's actually on our budget, employee budget line to acquire one. But until then, as Jim had said, we're backed up, and we felt an RFP was the best solution for us, time consuming now.
Okay, a lot of places now are using direct hire, because if you have a day's work, they work for a day, you lay them off. But I'm on board with you.
Are you talking through the electrician's union?
Yes.
Have we explored that?
We have
I believe, Rich, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that if we do that, and then we have a direct hire who's now sitting on the bench, essentially laid off. The authority's still on the hook for that payment. Am I correct with that?
No, yeah, if you if you have 8 hours, they gotta have 8 hours work for a day, but that's all you, if that's all you have, you pay them 8 hours and that's it. You lay them off. A lot, the counties doing that, Burlington County, Gloucester County, they have a direct hire, you're cutting. Whatever you want to do, I'm on board.
It's an idea to look at it.
So the union has a pool of people available on a daily basis,
Yes.
Yeah,
and they rotate among different jobs that come to the union.
Yes, but
table this, guys.
Well, my only concern is that it's, what we do is kind of specialty. I mean, I don't know who's working in, my brother's a union electrician. No pun intended, but he sits at Subaru for 8 hours a day. I don't know, I think he changes light bulbs. He's been ready to retire 10 years, but they gave him a cushioning job. But we have a lot of specialty type things that go on, and that's how the RFP is kind of geared to the specialties of what we do in day out. I mean, if we're confident that we can get a direct hire that can accomplish all that, I'm absolutely willing to take a look into that.
Well, why don't we do this? If we do this and we contract with a company, we're not required to use them, right? So if we do that, we can then do the direct hire, and if there becomes a job that we can't find the person that's qualified, we use this company that we hire with that.
Yeah, there's no monetary amounts. It's basically they're going to commit to their dollar amount that they're going to charge us for the services rendered as we need them. There's no promise of endless work or short-term work or long-term work.
Does that work? If we do that, we'll go ahead and do the RFP, but we can also explore, and Rich, if you want to work with Jeff on your contacts in the electricians union to see, if we can do that, that would be our preference, but then if not, then our fallback would be this person.
Yeah, because if you hire a company, you're cutting out the overhead, the 10% or whatever they charge extra. You're saving money.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, it's structured like the backup contractor for water mains and things like that, our emergency contractor.
Right.
They're not guaranteed anything. If we don't use them, we don't use them, so.
Okay, we'll do that then. We're gonna go ahead with this, and then Rich, if you wouldn't mind talking to Jeff and connecting him with your contacts, and then we can start working on seeing what we can do with the direct hire.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you, Rich.
All right.
All right, any questions on this? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2026-11 authorizes execution of 2026 intermunicipal sludge management agreement with Burlington County Board of Chosen Freeholders, and it should be Burlington County Board of Commissioners. For a 5-year term.
Yeah, the old agreement said 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Can we change,
we-
yeah,
yeah,
can
we
we
just-
correct that before it moves forward, because I just want to make sure we're consistent with state statute. All right, can I have a motion, please?
So move. Second.
Do you need a motion to correct that?
I don't know, do we need a motion to correct that, or can they just correct it before it gets voted on?
Because it's non-substantive, I think you could just correct it. Let me rephrase that. Vote on it and then it can be
And
corrected.
then it can be corrected,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, anybody have any questions? Nope, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Executive Director's Report.
All right, thank you. I'm happy to report that we've had no violations for the month. However, we did get a report back from the state concerning the failed toxicity test back in May. They did not accept our affirmative defense. Kate and I both have a meeting requested with the bureau chief to see if we can get that corrected. Our stance is that it's kind of impossible for the test results that came out the way they were. That's our contention. We're going to sit down and hopefully we can mitigate something from there. There's likely a fine imposed. We don't know how much that is yet. I think it can be up to $1,500. But the more important thing is that with this non-acceptance, we have to do 6 months of testing, where before it was quarterly. So we're gonna have to do some enhanced testing to make sure that our toxicity is good there. So we really want to have this meeting because we got a lot of mechanical work going on at that facility. And to start shortly, we're a little bit concerned that, we don't want to have to write in the firm fence every single month about what we're doing there. And that's pretty much what an affirmative defense is. You kind of write the state and say, this is what we were doing, and they either grant it or they don't grant it. In this case, back in May, there was nothing going on. It's just an anomaly, this spout of toxicity, which are pretty much metals and toxins in the water. And the thing that went wrong with it, there was no reproduction in the microorganisms, which is really unheard of. And that's where our stance is. We feel that it was a lab error. The lab says they didn't have no errors. We say we don't have no errors. We show our documentation that we were running everything in a very well regulated manner. But they're not taking our side. They seem to be weighing on the side of the lab, an independent lab. So that's where we're at. We're just hoping we have a meeting that he can understand our point, and hopefully it goes by.
Jeff, is the bureau chief like a career person, or is he a political?
No, he's a career guy.
He's a career guy.
Yeah, they tend to be for people.
Yeah, he's been there quite a long time. I know.
If he rules against us, is there an appeals process?
Here's the funny thing. They kind of scare you with that appeals process. They kind of, the fine could be higher. So it's kind of like take the fruit first. So we just want to have an open discussion with him. He kind of said there's really no discussion because you don't have an affirmative defense meeting. There was nothing going on at your plant. There was no upsets. You weren't doing anything mechanically. There was no storms. And we say, yeah, absolutely nothing. That's why it's abnormal for their zero reproduction rate. But like I said, they're taking the side of the lab. The lab's QC is all in check, and ours isn't. Well, we don't have QC lab that we do the same matrix they do. So we're just hoping a small discussion that he can, that he'll see a little bit of our side, be a lot more lenient. But more importantly, I wanted it because I don't want to do the modified testing, increased modified testing. But at this point, these projects are delayed with the supply chain, issues and procurement. We might as well just go through be close to being done our modified testing and be done with it instead of worrying month after month after month. And they put this new contraption there and cause an issue because they didn't like that in metals correctly or with solvents or anything. I think we're in a good spot both ways. I believe there's definitely going to be a fine. How much I don't know. They don't say, but our enforcement inspector kind of said it's best to take the fine first, because if you appeal, you never know what's going to happen after that. They might have to go right to the book.
Now, it's more than 6 months that we haven't duplicated that. We've been clear
We've been clear since.
yeah.
And my stance was, tell us to test today. We'll test today. The very next day. It took them 7 months to give us their findings. We literally got December 12th, but their findings on it. So. But we've been telling you that all along, and it finally came, but we still want a discussion with him. He's open to it. Caitlin's out right now, obviously, for maternity leave. So we're hoping we get some progress with that, but just want to keep you guys aware that there's a potential fine coming. And we don't agree with it. Since our last meeting, we've had 11 water main breaks. Actually, 10 of them we did in-house. The 11th one was on private property, but it was our main. We assisted them with that. We had one discolored water, and that was in Hunter's Chase. That was basically their hot water system they have in their buildings there. And we had 2 odor and water complaints, where both instances our technicians went out and everything was in regulatory compliance. I also want to wish everybody a happy new year. I should start off with that, so I apologize. I'd also like to thank the commissioners for attending the annual employee appreciation luncheon. It was a great experience for everyone to talk and to get to know each other in a non-working environment. It also gives the employees a chance to see how much you folks really support and are behind everybody here at the authority. So thank you. In the next 2 months, the authority will be hosting 2 mini seminars at the Gibson House. This is where operators from all over the state get a chance to come together and learn about new technologies. It's also a great time for everyone to network and discuss field-related issues that we all encounter on a daily basis and how we could fix it or how they fix it, kind of help each other out. Some of the things that are impacting our authorities. In the near future, with the help of Chris Vandenberg's team, we'll be rolling out what's considered or called an infograph. It'll be highlighting the projects that the authority has completed, some of the projects that are in the queue, some of the achievements the EMUA has had in the last year, the gallons of drinking water we produced, as well as the wastewater we treated. It'll pretty much highlight how and what we spend our consumers' money on. We'll even try to mention some of the new regulatory requirements that we're looking at ahead, that, give folks a heads up of what we're really doing for the community. In the next few months, our frontline supervisors will be submitting capital improvement requests for the next fiscal year. As we all know, this is a time-consuming process, so we like to get it started early. That way we can have to you guys present it and then off to the VCA. Other than that, the authority is really sailing in a great direction. I have nothing else.
Thank you, Jeff. Does anyone have any questions of Jeff about his report or anything else?
Just one, I guess this is a question for Chris. So what you refer to that as infograph, where is that going to be available?
So we're actually going to work with Chris's team and some of the associates at Melmont. We're going to kind of tell them what our last year is looking like, what our future is looking like, some of the money we spent, some of the money we're spending, how it's being spent, and we're going to roll it out through the township because at the end of the day, we're kind of stewards of the township as well. So
okay,
it'll give them some good press as well as us. We're going to let them kind of handle it with our information.
Are we going to ask the township to, because they have a public relations person?
Yes.
On staff, are we going to ask them to kind of take that and run with it to
some extent? Yeah, we'll get to some. Most of the stuff that we do and we post out there. Chris does reach out to Zane and Zane's crew, and we collaborate on that.
Okay.
And this will be a whole different monster. It'll be a lot more transparency. Where in the years past, directors in the past, everyone was happy, kind of staying under the radar. I think it's important that everybody knows exactly what we're doing and be as transparent as we possibly can. Within the confines of the law, what we can and can't say.
Is there something that's doable for them to put it in the whatever it's quarterly or every 3 months, 4 months, their new magazine?
The magazine, yeah. I mean, whatever the cost associated, it's really just going to be one page blurb of kind of like silos or clouds of this project, money, time, things kind of like what they're doing already. I mean, if you follow the East Shannon Township, you see a lot of these, it's new to me. And something that Chris and I have been talking about, being more transparent, for the last year or two. We just haven't got the ball rolling. There's a lot of media behind it, so to speak. But if you look at the township as of late, the last few months, you see these popping up all the time. So we want to be relevant too. We want them to know that we're here as well. We're not just hiding.
And we'll work up our own samples and they'll kind of run with it as they evolve it as they see fit. But we'll put it to a state where we could put it out, on our own materials if we wanted or needed to. And then
we don't want to compete with the town.
Right.
So we're going to kind of give them materials and
Probably best to bundle everything with the
Right.
town. And,
Yeah. You're gonna do
Take that
your
message.
annual presentation in the spring too?
if requested.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time we did it, there was a little long wind that they felt. So.
We got a lot to talk about.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, the attitude I think here is for a long time has been, just do it the right thing and fly under the radar. But, but we're doing the right thing. We're doing a lot of good stuff. And so we need to, work with the township to kind of promote everything and show what a great town we live in. Everything, whether it's township services or MUA services, everything is working together.
One last thing I gave you these guys books here. This is a book from Armel, and it's a unique book because it's written specifically for local elected officials and authority commissioners. It's designed as a resource that should be used to research issues as they arise. The book is especially timely because local government is becoming more complicated with new exposures. It's kind of some of the risks that we follow every day and what we should be doing about them. Handbook.
As an insurance person, like avoidance is like number one. Always try to avoid risk.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, any other, any final? Okay. Engineers report.
Yes, start off with our chemical contracts. We have a few resolutions.
All right, resolution 2026-3, award of 2 chemical contract extensions for a second year per consulting engineer's recommendation. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
So the way we've set up our contracts with chemical supply is that they're all 1-year contracts with options for either a 1-year or a 2-year extension. Can be 2 1-year extensions if agreed to by all parties. I reached out to PBS in this situation for their sulfuric acid and sodium bisulfite supply contracts, and they agreed to extend those contracts for a 1-year term at no additional increase. They are allowed to go up to an increase. In this case, it would have been 2%. It's based on a federal government index. I offered that, but they stayed at 0%. So great change.
Any questions for Wayne?
I just had a, I guess, general question on all 3 of these resolutions. Like when they're holding the price like this, is that surprising? Or
Yeah, especially in light of so
Would
many of
be.
them coming down.
But you might remember after COVID, we were being sucked hard with increases. And I think they're carrying over, you know, they're not decreasing the cost, but they're not increasing it either. So in this case, these were bid after the COVID period and they came down and they're just holding it now. So and it just, I don't see a problem with it.
And if I recall, some of the things we had a hard time getting it from time to
The
time.
chlorine, we absolutely had a hard time, yes.
Yeah, if they're holding it, the problem would have been in the earlier years.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Seeing none, please call.
Is it possible
Oh,
that, I'm sorry, is it possible that market price may have dropped a little bit, but they're just holding it to no increase, but the market price is actually starting to drop back to pre-COVID or towards pre-COVID?
We would only know that if we went out to bid again for these contracts. Which we do at, every 3 years, so at least.
Right.
If the supplier agrees to an extension, and then it can be up to a 3-year contract.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, anyone else? Chris, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2026-4, award of 1-year contract extension for chlorine per consulting engineer's recommendation. Please, can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second. And here again, 0% increase. And this is to Univar, the supplier.
The last time we bid this, how many bids did we, do you remember how many bids?
We received, I believe, 2 bids.
Okay.
Who was the old supplier?
Jones.
J.C. Jones was our previous supplier,
Okay,
and we could not find another bidder to compete with them for many years. And then all of a sudden, Univar came up and said they could bid on this, and they did. And we got a much better price from them, and they're holding it this year too.
oh, great. Okay, any other questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2026-9, award of 1-year and rebid of chemical contracts per consulting engineer's recommendation. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Okay, so we went out to bid for 7 different chemicals, and we received good bids for 5 of them. So I'm recommending award of those 5 and then recommending to go out and rebid for 2 others. That we had not received, responsive bidders for. Let's see. So calcium hypochlorite coin submitted a low bid. And sludge conditioning polymer, that's S&F Holding. No bids at all for liquid aluminum sulfate, so that needs to be rebid. I'm looking for, okay, and then sodium hypochlorite and the supplemental carbon source, both for coin, iron sequestration contract, and that's Cleanzoid we're recommending award, and then ferrous sulfate. There's technically no bid for this. Chemtrade submitted a bid, but they entered their number on the wrong line. That really meant to bid for alum, and they put it on the line for ferrous sulfate. So we asked them to withdraw that bid and we'll go out again.
In the main, like you said, they were favorable. Most of them came down.
9% overall, a drop in chemical costs.
Any questions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Ward.
Aye.
All right, on to the status report. Nothing new on Southside Water Tank or Route 70 water main replacement. We have a resolution for a change order on the storage building.
A resolution 2026-10, approval of change order number 5 and the credit amount of $8,881.23 to NACOM Companies Incorporated for Elmwood Storage Building. Can I have a motion, please?
Money back. So moved.
Second.
This is a result of us having a $25,000 allowance in the contract for odds and ends that may have occurred during the course of construction. We didn't use all of it. You're due the $8,088 back on this.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye.
Before we move off the storage building, Sophia, I want to ask you, when this accompanies a final payment, which signifies release of the performance bond, but we still have the maintenance bond, the 10% maintenance bond. Is that adequate for your purposes?
Well, which bond was it that?
That's-
they were-
Oh, that's a separate bond.
Yeah.
That's a separate bond. So that, I'm sorry,
That's
that's right.
right,
I
yeah.
forgot, we had that separate bond for their lien that was placed by the
Yes.
subcontractor. Good, okay, as
Yeah.
long as I'm not messing that.
Nope,
Good,
you're
okay. All right, well, 6 redrill, that project is finished. Oh, and yeah, they did submit the O&M manuals for that, so we will issue request for final payment on that next month. Elmwood UV disinfection, that equipment is being installed now. We should be done with that by the end of the month. Heritage Village Phase 3, I think we still have some as-bills coming in on that. And then Cardinal Court, we have change order number 1 for a credit.
Excuse me. Resolution 2026-6, approval of change order number 1 and the credit amount of $2,341.20 to P&A Construction Incorporated for Cardinal Court, Sweet Gum Court, and Cottonwood Drive water main replacement. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second. Here we had like 40 different line items with estimated quantities. Not all of those quantities were required for this contract, so you have a credit coming back.
2 in 1 night, all right.
It's a good night. Good way to start the year.
Anyone have any questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye.
Sinelli Farm Lift Station, we're still reviewing shop drawings. Contractor won't start on site for another couple of months. Elmwood generator replacement, still trying to get that out to bid, hopefully next month. Kings Grant Drive water main, I am ready to go out to bid on that. We'll take bids probably in February. Give the contractors some time to digest it. well 5 redevelopment. The redevelopment is being performed now. And they'll continue redeveloping the well until they maximize the withdrawals from it, and then we'll see how much we can safely yield from that well in the future.
Amen.
Well 8 redrill, we have a contract award.
Resolution 2026-12, award of contract in excess of $53,000 to Unitech Drilling Company Incorporated in the amount of $595,990 for well number 8 redrilling. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Yeah, as we were discussing earlier before the meeting, Schulte's, your usual well driller, was 3rd on the list. So they had the highest bid. A newer well drilling company supplied the lowest bid, but they had a fatal defect in their contract. They didn't sign their bond, their bid bond. So we had to recommend rejecting that bid, and we recommend award to Unitech. And they're a very qualified contractor.
Okay. Anyone have any questions for Wayne?
Do you have any notes anywhere what your original estimate was for this?
It's 700,000. So and that's, I think that's why Schulte's what's up in the 700,000.
Yeah, 90
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Which one is well number 8?
I'm sorry, Byron?
Which one is well number 8?
Please.
Can't hear you.
Which well? Where is well number 8?
Plymouth Drive.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Plymouth.
Plymouth Tower.
Okay, thanks.
Anyone else? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye.
Pine Grove, we are going to submit the TWA application on that this week, so it's all ready to go.
Okay.
Then we move on to developments.
Okay, motion to approve an S3W3 for Haraz Coffee Shop, 101 Route 73 Suite U3, Marlton Crossing Shopping Center. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
It's a small coffee shop that replaces a small soda pop and candy store.
Oh, okay.
Is that where the Dunkin' is?
No, it's where Pat's Select.
It's Rocket Fizz.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Rocket Fizz, but it's right by Pat's Select.
Yeah, there are a lot of people looking forward to this shop opening up.
Do they have their own coffee, or is it like
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Didn't dig that deep.
That's what Wayne was.
Yeah, right.
Not prepared for
Check
this
it out.
meeting.
Check it out in information.
All right, anyone have any questions that Wayne can answer?
Oh, man.
That was tough. That was tough.
It's tough crowd, Wayne.
It is.
All right, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis.
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Motion to approve S3W3 for Orleans Investment Land Associates LP 100 Lakeside Drive. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
This is, but it's a former recreation field in Barton Run, off Barton Run, yeah.
Okay, does anyone have any questions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye. Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Any final questions for the engineer? Maybe not. All right, public comments, seeing no one from the public, I'm gonna close public comment, board comments. Byron, you wanna lead us off?
Yeah, it was very nice to have the employee appreciation luncheon. Thanks for having us. Wayne, good job on renegotiating the chemical contracts. And also great job to all our professionals. Happy New Year to everyone.
Oh, Happy New Year, thank you. Rich?
Yeah, I want to wish everyone a happy and healthy new year also, and congratulations to Wayne on what you did with the chemicals, and I don't know if this is gonna be my last meeting or not, but if it is, thank you for letting me be part of your board. And, thank you for letting me do, the Zoom also.
Thank you, Rich.
Nice
We hope to
working
see you
with you,
back.
Thank you, Rich.
Hope you're
Yeah,
back.
we hope to see you back.
Thank you, Rich.
I'll say thank you.
Lou?
Thank you, Rich. I agree. Hope to see you back. Thank you to the rest of the commissioners and the entire staff at the MUA. Like Jeff said earlier, we're doing well. We should publicize it. So I totally agree with that. And I hope we have a great year ahead.
Thank you, Lou. Mike?
So happy New Year to everyone. Chris, your work on the employee appreciation luncheon, thank you for that. And the group that put it together.
Thank you.
It was nice to be there and see everyone before the holidays. So thank you for that. Also on this assistance program, that's great work. So I'm happy to hear that we're proceeding. Thank you to all. Hopefully have a great year. Rich, hopefully I'll see you next month. Back on the Zoom call. But
Thank you.
and that's it. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike.
Ditto,
George?
ditto. No, thank you, everyone. It was great. The employee appreciation luncheon we had. It's always good to see the workforce there. Excellent work that we're doing, and happy new year to all. And Rich, again, I'll ditto it. I hope we see you next month.
Thank you.
All right, well, I would also say what a great job the holiday lunch was. I appreciate all the staff's help work, and it was great getting a chance to interact with the staff and to meet a lot of new faces. I know we've got some new folks working here, so it was great to meet those folks face to face. And I always appreciate getting an opportunity to thank the employees, because everyone here, whether it's from Jeff all the way down to the bottom, the laborers, the folks in the office, whoever, you're all doing a great job, and we do appreciate that. Appreciate your work, and the professionals as well. You all do a fantastic job. Happy New Year to everyone. And I also want to say, I thought it was great to see we had a truck in the holiday parade. That was fantastic. I was working at the United Methodist Church in the parking lot where they were staging, so I got a chance to talk to employees, and it was great to see that we're participating and with the township and everything that they do. Our next meeting, and Rich, hopefully again we see you next month. Our next meeting is going to be on February 4th. It is our reorganization meeting. It will be here at 100 Sharp Road at 7 o'clock. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We'll adjourn.
Do you, all the
Hey,
results?
that's